Welcome to the Tampa Natives Show. Stay tuned now for the most entertaining 60 minutes from the studios at TBCN, Tampa Bay Community Network. Join your hosts Mario Nuñez and Steve Cannella as they celebrate growing up in Tampa. From Shakey's to Shock Armstrong, Braddock Street and Buffalo Avenue, get ready to call in and tell us your stories, because sharing those memories has never been this much fun. The Tampa Natives Show is brought to you by the Columbia Restaurant. And now, here's your hosts, Mario Nuñez and Steve Cannella.
Favorite neon?
Neon was all the rage in the 50s and 60s,
was.
not just here in Tampa. Of course, it was a fad, if you will, a style of advertising all throughout the country. How blessed we were in this part of the country to have the Cinchett family to do all of that for us, and then the pictures that were preserved. Jeffrey, in just a moment, we're going to call up that video. When we do, get us out of here so that we're not in the way of the video. And Johnny, we'll ask you, if you will, please, to just kind of narrate as you see the video.
Right.
Sure.
Going by, and tell us what you're seeing and give us your impressions.
Of course.
It's about
ready?
8 minutes long. Ladies and gentlemen, do enjoy this very, very rare footage, please.
Very exciting too.
Yeah, I'll lead in for our viewers to understand where this footage came from.
Okay.
This is 1950s film footage that my grandfather, Frank Cinchett, recorded between 1957 and 1961 around the city of Tampa to record some of the neon signs that he had built around the city. And that is where this footage came from. That's one of the diners on Hillsborough Avenue. That is 1957. Alpaw Plumbing Supply on Florida Avenue near the river. This is the Ayers Diner on Florida Avenue, 1957. That's the original Lowry Park sign dedicated in 1961 on Sly Avenue. A very rare photograph. You can see the colors. This was a construction company on Nebraska Avenue just north of Buffalo, which is MLK now. You can see the detail in the design. This was a mower company on Broadway near 40th Street. This is a paint company that was also in that neighborhood on near Broadway and 40th. This is 1958. This is downtown Tampa, Tillman Cleaners, very well-known company, Tillman Cleaning. That's downtown Tampa. This is a very unusual sign. This is on Kennedy Boulevard. This is another used car lot on Columbus and Himes in 1959, Safety Motors. This is an amazing neon sign. This is on Florida Avenue across from Northgate Shopping
Wow, look at the
Center.
action in that sign, Johnny.
Look at all the action
Look at the
in that
motion
neon.
and the coordinates. Think of
That looks like a Las Vegas sign.
It really does.
$3.95
Look at all
for
of
cold
that.
wave.
What is a cold wave?
I don't know, but it was only $3.95.
Is that a haircut?
Wow. Look at that. This is a beautiful neon sign. This is on Hillsborough Avenue. This is an original U-Haul sign before their famous logo took over.
That's cool.
Look at the neon United States map there. This is the Alaska Motel on the corner of Nebraska and Hannah. The motel is still there. That loan company was on Franklin Street in downtown Tampa. This is 1959. Florida Cleaners, that was on Kennedy Boulevard in 1957, I believe. The Ohio Bar, very well-known bar. Most people from the 50s will remember this bar. It was on Polk, I believe, in Tampa. Cummins, the Jersey Trailer, that was on US 41, one of the trailer parks on Nebraska Avenue. Dixie Tile and Terrazzo, that is on Armenia near Columbus. The Wholesome Bakery.
Wow.
Look at that.
Looks
The
like Christmas time.
Wholesome
Yeah.
Bakery. Look at the
reindeer.
neon reindeer on the roof. Film Shop, which was near Northgate Shopping Center on Florida Avenue. Mary Carter Paints, that was on Nebraska and Bird. That building is still there. It's a Salvation Army thrift store now. That's 1959. The Duval Funeral Home was on Nebraska Avenue. The building is still there today. It's the McDonald Funeral Home now. Flaming Buddha, that's a beautiful neon sign in the Hotel Windsor on Franklin Street, on the north end of Franklin Street. This photo is from 1957, or I should say this film. That's the first Kentucky Fried Chicken location that opened in Tampa in 1962.
Henderson and Dale Mabry?
No, that was on Florida Avenue in Yukon in Sulphur Springs.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Sulphur Springs.
Wonderful.
$1. See the big $1?
And you could take it home or eat it there.
Look at that.
First takeout, huh?
Kentucky Fried Chicken, the first one. It's all neon. Look at all that neon.
Finger looking good? That's
Johnny,
incredible.
is this Colonel Sanders by any chance?
Yes, Colonel Sanders.
There's Colonel, there he is, right there.
He was caught in the film. He's
That's-
there. He always came to the site at the opening.
That's incredible.
This is another motel on Nebraska Avenue. This is 1957. Very nice. This is on Kennedy Boulevard, 1700 block of Kennedy Boulevard.
Look at the action there.
1957. Nice neon signage. This is Vesuvio's Italian restaurant.
That's Volcano, Vesuvius.
Yep, little volcano on top of it. First Federal, that was on Franklin and Lafayette.
Downtown.
Franklin and Kennedy now.
Franklin County.
Burger Queen, 15-cent hamburgers. That was the Hillsborough Avenue location near Seminole Heights. Sunoco, that was a gas station on Florida Avenue. Atlas Lighting was also on Florida Avenue. One of the Papa's restaurant locations. That's a daytime scene. That's nice. There is that famous neon sign from Kennedy Boulevard again. And in case you couldn't figure out what that object is, it's a typewriter key.
Oh, sure.
That's what it is,
sure.
okay.
Like a business machine repair shop.
This is a beautiful neon sign, the Chez Louie Nightclub on
Tower.
Kennedy
That
Boulevard.
rotated.
Turn it around.
Look.
That's a rotating neon
Oh, wow.
Eiffel Tower, Chez Louie. Very well-known nightclub, 1960. The Bel-Air Motel, very well-known motel
Oh, right.
near the Tahitian near Swan Avenue. That's our sign shop on Florida Avenue, 1957. This Gulf Supermarket is where the Best Buy on Dale Mabry stands today.
Where the Montgomery Wards and the Eckers
Yes.
Used to be,
Yes.
right?
Wow.
The cash and carry?
This was next to the Montgomery Wards.
Wow, and the cash and carry was there. So
Nin-
this is the predecessor to the cash and carry.
Yes,
Wow.
1957. This is 1957 also. This is a couple of businesses on Kennedy Boulevard, which was Lafayette at the time, 1958. Roy's 5 and 10, that was across from the University of Tampa, in that building that is still there. That's a jeweler. Those are two motels that were on Nebraska Avenue near Seminole Heights.
What is
Look at
that?
that.
That's a chicken going into his coop.
Oh, wow.
That was a chicken place on Florida Avenue in Seminole Heights.
A lot of action.
Allen Parker Auto Loan. The Dutch Motel on
remember
Hillsborough Avenue. The motel is still there. The building is still there. That's an unusual photograph to see my father building a sign.
Is he putting the neon lights on the Pepsi Cola right
that's
there?
how cool is
my
that?
father. That's my father, John Cinchett, on the ladder
Wow.
building that neon sign.
How
Beautiful.
cool. How
What
cool
a
is
wonderful
that?
legacy for your family, John.
It really
Beautiful,
is.
beautiful
And
footage.
that Pepsi sign had action to it, too. I remember
Oh.
it used to fill up and then
Beautiful.
blink and then fill up.
Had a tremendous neon.
Where was that
action.
located? Do you recall?
That building is still there. It was on Florida Avenue, near where the Goody Goody was.
Okay, okay.
This is a TV place.
Allied TV, maybe?
Allied TV was on Kennedy Boulevard.
Oak Park.
Oak Park Cleaners and Laundry. That was on Broadway near 50th. First Federal. I believe that's back downtown again. That's the Dairy Queen on Hillsborough Avenue near 15th Street. That's 1957. This building is still there. It's on the corner of Columbus and Nebraska. Kristen Drugs. That's the Lyndale Motel. That was on Nebraska Avenue. That's 1957. This is another motel.
The Travel Lodge, maybe?
Yeah, Travel Lodge. Yeah, I think that was the Travel Lodge on Kennedy, on Lafayette, which is Kennedy.
Look at the old
That's
cars.
our sign company, 1957. The sign shop.
You see that truck go by?
That truck.
Look at this one.
That's Grandpa?
No, that's one of our sign painters.
Oh, okay. Look at that truck in the background.
Yep.
What year is that truck?
Now this
40s.
is the front of our sign shop in 1957, and in a moment you'll see my grandfather walk out of the shop. This is inside the sign shop. These are some of our men working on neon signs. That's my father in the dark t-shirt.
Leaning over there, yeah.
He's building one of the neon signs. Now here comes my grandfather, Frank Cinchett. There you go. There
There's
he
Granddad.
comes. That's the man who did it all.
Wow,
Johnny,
what a great...
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
That
I mean,
was
very nice.
amazing.
What
What
a
was
rare
that like
gem.
growing
Very
up in
nice.
that family with all that
Well,
wonderful...
a lot of people don't know this or don't realize this, but I also worked at my family's sign company for many years. We were a third-generation operated sign company in the city of Tampa.
Okay.
We operated for 50 years in the city of Tampa, and we did a good amount of the neon work all over the city of Tampa. And my grandfather, Frank Cinchett, he was an amazing businessman, and he did something that no other neon sign company ever did before. He had the small business owner in mind. He was always trying to find a way to help the small business owner because he was a small business owner himself.
Correct.
And what he did was he would offer them the biggest, most elaborate neon sign that they could afford, and he would allow them to pay him back monthly. He offered an 18-month financing program, in-house financing at our neon sign shop. Nobody else in the
Way
city
ahead
of
of his
Tampa.
time,
I know.
He was way ahead of his time. Nobody else in the city of Tampa was doing that. Think about it for a minute.
Sure, of course.
You're a small business owner opening a dress shop or a jewelry store downtown. You're investing all your money into your store's inventory and paying your employees. How much money are you going to have left
Storefront.
for a neon sign out
Sure.
front, right? But,
That was brilliant.
but you certainly need a neon sign because in the 1950s, if you wanted a lighted sign, you had to have a neon sign. There was no other type of lighted sign. So my grandfather was offering that to these business owners all around the city of Tampa, and I truly believe, even to this day, that my grandfather had a tremendous impact on the success of the small business owner in the city of Tampa because he had their
What a-
best
sure he
interest
did.
at heart. I believe that to
What
be
a great
true.
legacy.
That
No, I
is-
believe you're accurate. Do we have any...